Okay, NASA with the space shuttle. That's a nice shirt, by the way. I want to see your name tag, Mario. Okay, go, Mario.
How long does it take for you to recover after you like come back from space?
Ooh, how long did it take me to recover? So I'm going to answer in two ways. Okay? Most people think recovery is just being able to walk around and like I am right now, right?
Yeah.
That took me about 24 hours.
What?
Now, but be careful because I could not jump and shoot a basketball. I could not lift the same amount of weights on the bench press that I could before I left, right?
Yeah.
But I could stand, I could sit, I could walk. But at first, it was really weird because when I walked, and I know this will be hard for some, but I'm going to do some sound effects over here. I'm up against the wall. So when I walked, when I first got back from space, I felt like I weighed 1,000 pounds because I didn't weigh anything in space. I come back to Earth and gravity says I'm really heavy, right? And so my muscles are weak, so I walk like an old man. I just shuffle. And then since you've been spinning around the Earth for 152 days in a row, just soaring around, your brain says I'm still in orbit. So I'd walk, and hit the wall. I'd shuffle, and hit the wall. So you have to walk with your right hand out. It's because I was spinning to the right, I guess. So I shuffled and I had my right hand out so that I could push against the wall, right? All the time. Pushing against the wall. So then they sent me to rehabilitation for 2.5 hours every single day. So I worked out, I exercised for 2.5 hours every single day. And so by the end of 3 weeks, I was able to run a mile, or 2 miles as the case may be, in the same amount of time. I could lift the same amount of weight on the bench press, right? I could do everything. I was pretty normal. So 3 weeks, which is about half the time most astronauts take, because I'm just a superior human specimen. Now, the third part of that question, Mario, third part is my bones. My bone mass was less because gravity makes your bone mass less. It took me about a year to have that bone mass come back to the way it was before I flew. Because your bones have to regenerate, right? Every time you guys walk, or you put your lip, you lean down on your elbow on the table, or you roll over in bed and push up with one arm, all that time you're generating force on your muscles and your bones, which help them to regenerate. But when you go into space, you don't do that as much, right?
Yeah.
So that means your bones kind of fade, you kind of fail a little bit. And they get weaker, and when they get weaker, you worry about stepping out of your spaceship and crack, oh, I just broke my leg. That would be bad, wouldn't it? So we don't want to do that, so we work out really hard, okay? And we make sure that when we move those shoulders to lift weights or do something or grab a bag, right? We don't want to injure ourselves. That's why we have to rehabilitate. So, final answer, 24 hours, Mario, then about 3 weeks, Mario, then about, what? 1 year. Okay?
Okay.
All right, who's next?